Hey friends, welcome back to Acre Homestead. My name is Becky, and if you're new around here, we do all sorts of fun things: canning, harvesting, gardening, preserving, cooking in big batches, just all the things. So if you're new, welcome. And I am super excited to share with you today an unboxing. I've never filmed an unboxing video before, but I wanted to make sure I shared this with you. I got this in the mail about 4 hours ago and I've been dying to open it, but I wanted to make sure I opened it with you. This is not a sponsored video. I paid for this 100% with my own money, and I want to open it with you because it's going to make my life a whole lot easier. This is actually something I purchased on the recommendation of my sister. She's been using this for about a year. And what it is, I guess I should tell you that probably, it's a continuous brew system for kombucha. For years, I used these 2 jars to make my kombucha with, and it works well. You can absolutely 100% do it, and I will show you guys how to do it, but it is kind of a pain because it makes a mess every time you need to brew. I used to make kombucha religiously for about 3 years, but when my life got really busy and crazy, something had to give, and making homemade kombucha was one of those things. And my sister is an extremely busy woman, and she's got 2 kids running around, and she uses this and it's able to fit into her lifestyle really easily. So I figured, because I want to start making kombucha again, my husband and I absolutely love the flavor of kombucha, but it also helps a lot with his acid reflux. I'm not a doctor or anything, but I just know my husband was taking Tums very religiously until we started drinking kombucha, and then it helped. And he wasn't taking Tums anymore, and now he started to have to do that again. So I figured it's a good time to start making it again. And the only way realistically I'd be able to do that is with this system. This continuing brew system is the brew system that Kombucha Kamp puts together, and that's where I got it. I will link this down below if you're interested in checking it out once we unbox it. I have no idea what exactly is even in here, to be quite honest with you, because I told my sister what color I wanted my crock to be and what color I wanted the thing on the top. We'll get to it. I don't know the name for it. I told her, just order me whatever you use and what makes your life easy and how you're able to do kombucha. So I just gave her my card information and I said, order me what I need. So honestly, you and I are gonna be figuring out what exactly is in here together. This is from Kombucha Kamp. When I made kombucha, I used their website a ton, and I actually wanted to order this, but I was trying to be super frugal at the time and I just didn't order this. But with my busy life, the only way I'm gonna be able to make kombucha fit in my life right now is to use this system. Kombucha Kamp is run by 2 women. It's pretty cool. It's a small business that 2 women started, and their website is great. It's a great resource. They actually have a fantastic book that I've read through a ton of times, and they're the kombucha queens. If you want to know anything kombucha, they are the ones to go to. All right, so let's open this thing. I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this for about a week. My sister and I are gonna do a whole how-to kombucha. I'm gonna have her show me how to set all this stuff up and everything. But right now, I just get to unbox this goodie and see what I paid for. Okay. So it looks like I got Hannah's Special Tea Blend. I don't think I ordered this. Maybe my sister ordered it, I don't know. But this is organic black tea, green tea, white tea, Herba Mate, and organic ruby bots. I don't know how to say that last thing, but this is kind of cool. So that's some tea. So I think I know what this is. I think this is the stand. Oh yeah. So this is the stand that the crock is gonna go on. So I opened the bottom part first, so let's get into the crock. Now this definitely is an investment. I think I spent a little over $300 for all of these pieces, but in the long run, it's gonna be way cheaper than me buying kombucha. And 2, I'm gonna be able to have kombucha in my life again, which is, I'm pretty happy. I'm willing to pay that price. Now this is what you're spending your money on. This is a 2.5 gallon crock. It's a ceramic crock, and I haven't unboxed it yet, but there's gonna be a little spout that comes along with it. And this is gonna sit on my counter. And this is the stand that goes with it. So something like that, which I don't wanna put it on this right now because it's not all screwed together. There's 2 main reasons that this is supposed to make your life so much easier when you're making kombucha, is because the spout is a little bit high off the bottom. If you're new to making kombucha, every time you make kombucha, you need a little bit of your old kombucha to start your new kombucha. And by having this at the bottom, you don't have to try to save it and pour it back in and all that. If you're not new to making kombucha, you know you need that little bit, and so this is just really makes it convenient. And then when you're bottling your bottles, there's gonna be a little spout here, which is gonna make it super easy to bottle versus having to pour your kombucha into another container and then from that container pouring it into more bottles. This step right here of trying to bottle your kombucha, I would always make a mess. I literally would put a towel on the floor and a towel on my counter so that my cleanup would be super easy because kombucha can be sticky. And so it was just a way to make my life a lot easier because I always, even when I tried really hard, I always did spill a little bit. So I'm excited. All right. Oh, I didn't even realize. See, I didn't know what I was buying. So this actually comes with a Scoby. I thought I was gonna have to use one of my sister's Scobies because she does kombucha and has Scoby for me. So it came with two, which is kind of interesting. I don't know why they sent me two. It does say we need to make this right away and don't store it in the refrigerator and don't put it in direct sunlight. So I'm just gonna put this in my cupboard. Actually might just store these right in here. And my sister's gonna come over in 2 days and we're gonna make this. I think I know why they actually sent me two. It's because this is a 2.5 gallon crock. So we're gonna be making 2 gallons of kombucha in this at a time. For every gallon of kombucha you make, you need 1 cup of starter and each one of these packets has 1 cup of liquid, basically kombucha, which is a starter. So that's pretty exciting. We're just gonna put those in there to save for later. All right, so this is the little cap that goes on it. When you're making kombucha, you want oxygen to be able to flow because the culture needs oxygen to thrive. And so it comes with this cute little cozy hat, which is machine washable. My sister said she's been doing this for 2.5 years and she has never had to wash hers. Instead of using, let me show you. As opposed to right here, I'm making some rhubarb vinegar. This is just a cloth napkin that I put a rubber band around it, and this is how I would do my kombucha in one of those gallon containers. This is just gonna look a lot more professional sitting on my counter, so I'm happy about that. So I'm gonna set this right back in this box because I don't want anything to happen to it. Now this is a heating system that I bought with it. If you guys are new around here, I don't have central heating. So in the winter we heat our house with a wood stove. So our house gets pretty cold, especially in the area that's in the kitchen, which is a little bit farther away from the wood stove. So this is a heating element, which is gonna keep my kombucha at a constant temperature. You don't have to have your kombucha stay at a constant temperature, but it makes your life a lot easier when you're bottling and brewing because you can control how many days between each brew. When I would make kombucha again, in these containers in the winter, sometimes it would take 2.5 weeks before I liked the flavor of the kombucha versus in the summer it would take maybe a week because the bacteria and yeast that are in kombucha will actually be more active when it's warmer and be less active when it's cold. When you're brewing and you want to have a consistent flavor and you want to be able to put it in your schedule, having a heater and keeping it at that constant temperature is going to make my life a lot easier because my sister, she likes 9 days between her brews and so she just knows every 9 days she needs to bottle her kombucha. So this will be really helpful. This is the little thermometer, I guess, that you stick on the side, I think. I don't want to open these anymore because I'm going to wait for my sister to help me set them up. I'm just going to stick these right in here as well. Now, my sister did mention to me that I was paying for an upgrade, and this is the upgrade right here. This is a stainless steel spigot. The standard kombucha starter kit comes with a plastic one, and I think it was an extra like $5 to upgrade. So I figured I might as well upgrade now because if you don't buy it when you buy the starter kit, it's like $15. So I did go ahead and upgrade to the stainless steel spigot. So here's my invoice right here, and my total was $309.93. And when you go to buy your actual setup, your stand, your crock, and your little tea cozy, I don't know what this is called, you have a bunch of options on color. The stand comes in about 5 or 6 different colors. It comes in 2 different stain colors, and then there are some painted colors. The crock comes in about 5 different colors, and there are different styles of crock. There's a stainless steel one, and then there's some bigger ones. 2.5 gallons is plenty for me and my husband, and the tea cozy comes in a bunch of different colors. So you really have your options of deciding what aesthetic you want with your kombucha. I try to go something a little bit more neutral because that's what I tend to gravitate towards. So like I said, I will link this down in the description box below. This is not a sponsored video. I paid for this with my own money. If you guys are intimidated about making kombucha, please don't be. It's super, super easy, and with this setup, it's gonna be so much easier. So stay tuned because I'm gonna come up with a full tutorial video, start to finish, with this setup. I will also show you how to make kombucha in one of these jugs so that if you don't have the finances to go run out and buy one of these right away, you can still learn how to make kombucha because you can make really great tasting kombucha. The flavor is not going to be different between making it in here and making it in there. that is just gonna make it a lot easier. If you guys are new around here, that's kind of a theme that's running through a lot of my videos, is I'm trying to get tools to make my life easier. I am so busy. I am busy with a huge garden. I'm busy with YouTube. I'm busy with my full-time job. I'm busy with wanting to balance work and play and fun. I wanna make sure I still have time to hang out with my friends and family. And by having this setup, it's just gonna make my life so much easier, and I'm gonna be able to actually incorporate kombucha in my life again, which I'm so excited about. So this is why I bought this, is because my theme, which I didn't realize this was a theme until I started making these videos, where having the right tool for the job is just paramount in making your life easier. You know, you might save a few dollars by doing it this way, and if this is all you can do to start out, seriously, I did it for years this way. But if you can make your life easier and get this tool because it's the proper tool for the job, then I want to do that right now because I need to be able to streamline my life. If you guys make kombucha and you do it in this system, or you have a better system, or you have the continuous brew system, please leave it down in the comments. I'd be really curious to know. And let me know what your favorite flavors of kombucha are. I'm always trying to think of new flavors. And because it's been so long since I've made it, I need all the ideas I can get. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, if you want to see this kombucha video coming out soon, go ahead and subscribe if you're not already. If you want to see some more of my videos, they'll pop up right here. You can go watch those. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. Bye, guys.